What up, y'all? Happy Friday to all the winners out there, all the Hog fam out there, the Tom McDonald fans, the Nova fans, the Adam Calhoun fans, the Mises fans. I think I got something special for y'all today. But before we get into this next video, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel or if you've been around for a long time, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that watch these videos that haven't hit the like button or hadn't hit the subscribe button. And all that does is it just helps me get in the algorithm so that more people can see how dope this channel is and more people can get what you guys get from it. So I'm hoping that I can earn it. I know I got to earn it. And yeah, I'm just excited to get into this next video and continue to try to earn y'all's respect enough to hit that sub button. So let's get into this next one, man. This is Trust by NF featuring N9NE. One of my favorite songs. Period. I love this song. Now, for those of you that don't know, some of my videos are reaction videos. Sometimes it's a first-time reaction, and I know that a lot of people like to see my reaction videos, but a lot of y'all might be introduced to this as a new segment of sorts. This is when I break music down, and there is a difference between breakdowns and reactions. Reactions are the first time I hear something, and y'all get to see the way that I vibe to it or the way I feel about it, maybe get some commentary on it. Breakdowns, that's more so, let me explain to y'all the gist of this, what it's about, and how it relates to my life in hopes that maybe you can find some relatability to it as well. So without further ado, man, let's break down this track. One of my favorite NF songs, maybe his, I was just talking to Daniel about this earlier, this might be his best display of rapping maybe ever. It's up there. There's a couple that I toggle between when it just comes to like NF's skill set, and this is up there. Let's see, it's this one. Layers. I mean, there's a slew of them. We won't go through all of those right now, but Trust is up there like 1 or 2. Right there beside Layers is the best display of his rapping ability. So I'm excited to break this down with you guys. I hope y'all enjoy it. Let's get into it. Yeah. And he goes right in. Let's go, Nate. Yeah.
Focus on it every single day. I want to figure out a way to get ahead of what I think I know is coming. Obvious you got a problem if you're always trying to make it seem as if you've never been afraid, then why you running? I can never look at what I do the way that other people can and walk away. I can't be separated from it. Sticking on my neck is how I made it where I'm at. You want to cut it up, I can, and they can never take it from me. I'm outlandish, take chances. Got to get it while I can with my damage.
Notice how the flow switches like that too, right? And what he's talking about here, focus on it every single day. Every single day I'm focused, I'm motivated. I just want to figure out a way to get ahead of what I think I know is coming. So you're trying to, this is what causes anxiety at the highest level, is when you think you know something's coming, so you're trying to get ahead of it and you're trying to focus on that on an everyday basis, but at the end of the day, that thing that you think you know is coming might not even come. And it's obvious that you got a problem always trying to make it seem as if you've never been afraid. Why are you running in? See, a lot of people hear the fast rap and they just automatically assume with Tech, NF, and a slew of other artists, they just assume that they're not talking about anything. But indeed, this song has a lot of depth and a lot of meaning to it. So I'm looking forward to breaking this down with you guys. Stick with me.
Got a problem if you're always trying to make it seem as if you've never been afraid, then why you running? I can never look at what I do the way that other people can and walk away. I can't be separated from it. Sticking on my neck is how I made it where I'm at. You want to cut it up, I can, and they can never take it from me. I'm outlandish, take chances. Got to get it while I can with my damage. My sanity could leave it if it vanished. Don't matter to me, I'd still manage. Yeah, guess you could say I'm at an advantage. My vantage point can be quite lavish. Got so many cadences, the way to pick one which bag is my hand in.
And see, he's switching them cadences and that flow up quick. Got to get it while I can. Yeah.
Don't matter to me, I'd still manage. Yeah, guess you could say I'm at an advantage. My vantage point can be quite lavish. Got so many cadences, the way to pick one which bag is my hand in. Depends what mood I'm in. Oh no, I'm in a mood again. Lord knows I'm a hooligan, losing it. Who can get gruesome with you if it comes down?
That's so hard, bro. Look, man, it's like just the way that he can switch cadences like this and still, he's rhyming almost every syllable. Lord knows I'm a hooligan, losing it. Who can get gruesome with you if it comes to it? Like,
the way to pick on which bag is my hand in. Depends what mood I'm in. Oh no, I'm in a mood again. Lord knows I'm a hooligan, losing it. Who can get gruesome with you if it comes down to it? You can bet I shoot direct, diffuse the threat, and then wonder why the music has a huge effect. Could it be because I've been the go-to when it comes to depth? Cause I'm the one that they be calling when the people get fed up. I want the music with the visuals. I got them in debt. For any part of me that wanna make it hard to get set up, but take away the happiness, it can be kind of pathetic. But when I look at everything, it's trying to give me a headache. It gotta be honest, I've really been the cause of it. Get it? Cause I can see a side of me you never see. You can tell when I'm at the breaking point. I finally had to sit with the devil.
Now this part, this is where it breaks down into something that has like actual depth and meaning to it, right? And I want to point out the beat because his producer is phenomenal, and everything that they do together, it always sounds like it's a motion picture of sorts. And that's NF's goal. One of NF's goals is to make you feel like you're watching a movie when you're listening to his music, like to be on the edge of your seat in that same way, where it sounds like motion picture-ish. And that's why a lot of his music sounds like this. That's why when I did Glass House, I felt like Glass House had that kind of effect to it, where it's like motion picture like, and it sounds like you're in for some suspense. It's fire. I love it. And right here he's saying, I'm at a breaking point. I finally had to sit with the devil. Now from this point forward, it's all depth and meaningful. I had to sit with the devil. I went into hell. And I asked him, what's the problem, bro? Yelling at him. He tried to get me to live with him, even called me a sinner.
Went into hell and I asked him what the problem is yelling. He tried to get me to live with him, even called me a sinner. And told me everything about me doesn't feel like a winner. So I continue when he's telling me I might as well give up. I took a moment, thought about it, feeling caught in the middle. But got offended when he told me I would live in the canon when I could never leave it. Even if I made it to heaven, he found a way to get me back and send a demon to get me.
No. I had to go down to the devil. I had to argue with him. What's the problem, bro? The devil's trying to tell me I'm not a winner and trying to get me to stay here, trying to get me to stay devoted to him. And he's saying, like, I can never win. I can never succeed. I can never get out of this hole. So even if I make it to heaven, he's going to send a demon to get me. And I'm like, no.
I'm like, whoa, hold up, I don't think so. Skin and bones, me, my ego. How's he look? He don't eat much, let him starve. I don't feed him, I just beat him. I just leave him in his room, in a fetal. Let him cry, let him yell, let him scream. I don't need him.
Now that's his ego he's talking about. My ego, let him starve. I don't feed him. I just beat him. And I leave him in his womb, in a fetal. Let him cry. Let him yell. Let him scream. I don't need him.
Left off and I'm ticked off my pitfalls I latch on to like a pit dog. I sitcom with a sick thought of a sitcom with a life I live. Life I live's more like a sci-fi flick. I hide in, wanna watch dive right in. My silence doesn't mean I'm dying, just means I'm careful with the time I spend. So look what I done. Helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. I do whatever I must. Kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one hand I trust. Yeah. Kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one.
Now remember the scheme and the kind of the blueprint of this song is I'm going to hell to argue with the devil about the devil's hold on me because he thinks he's got me and he's trying to feed my ego, but I don't feed my ego. My ego's over here starving, skin and bones. Let him cry. Let him yell. It don't matter. I don't feed him. I don't need him. I'm gone. Peace. And the irony of it is like I had to go here before I could go to heaven. It's almost like he was looking for permission from his inner demons to go to a better place. And the inner demons are like, no. Or the devil literally is like, no. Even if you go up there, I'll just send a demon to get you. And then that sparks something in NF where NF is like, oh, no. Come on then. Challenge it. Let's go. You ain't gonna come and get me. I'm moving up. Count on one hand who I trust.
One hand I trust.
Nina, next king up. Everyone knowing that I'm a death bringer. That lingua vexing, yeah, leaving a regular rapper resting, bruh. This is what I give it, such an incredible wicked rush, a vivid gush, a poetical livid stuff to rid its gruff. Said I better go rip it rough and I lit it up. The prestige I got that from people loving the text speed. Lyrically elect me, gently. The beat that got you bobbing into your neck bleed. That is telling me let's feed on the
Gently, the beat, I'm bobbing into your neck bleed. Whoop. N9NE is the king of the fast flow cadence. Nobody can touch it. It's not even close. Don't try to argue with me about no Busta Rhymes or no Eminem or none of that. Like when it comes to this style of rapping, there is none better, period. He deserves to be thought of as a GOAT, in all honesty, because truth be told, what are we talking about the greatest of? The greatest of all time at what? At rapping, right? Who can rap better than him? You can't honestly say some like people can rap better than him. Now, do I relate to a slew of other artists more than Tech-9? Yes. But skill set wise, it's very difficult to say that somebody is better than Tech-9 at the art of rapping. It's very difficult. And the cadences and the flow switches with Tech are just as impressive as they were with Nate.
Live it stuff to rid its gruff, said I better go rip it rough and I lit it up. The prestige, I got that from people loving the tech speed. Lyrically elect me, gently, the beat that got you bobbing until your neck bleed. That is telling me let's feed on the bit of the bogus, the hit of a focus, deliver the doses and give a credit the dopest. Spit it to flow sick, another critic corrosive, a swig of the roguish and give you liver cirrhosis. Boogie monster, rep it with an F and a hoodie want to step into the session and fully conquer the weapon to lessen our profession, go bully bonkers. Left in the wreck, never checking the kitty stompers. Take his crown, thought it was gonna make us run away in a battle with his sickest frown. Shake his ground, like I'm the Mecha Godzilla, I'm such a killer when I break it down.
And now at this point, it almost seems like Tech-9 is joining NF on his journey, in the same journey, and NF teams up with him here at the end. You'll see it.
These flows are the cheat code for the weak Joes that need those elite bros with the heat so they can eat on the D-low off a beast. Your ego got it vetoed. Please close your beak foes, delete scrolls, take it from me. Thieves chose to try to decode. Reload the beat so I can reach each soul. No cease, no finito, release. Go! I am the chosen and everyone is beholding. My energy is golden cause the million is being broken from enemies in the open approach. And I'm never joking, the remedy being spoken. I'm hoping that you're soaking it up. I'm in the motion, I'm doping, I'm never
Bro, y'all hear this, bro? Like, I am chosen, everyone is beholden, my energy is golden, because dominion is being broken from enemies in the open approaching. I'm never joking, the remedy is spoken, I'm hoping you're soaking it up. Like, what kind of rhyme schemes are, like, nobody can do this. This is such elite lyricism, penmanship, flow, cadence. Tech is a genius, bro.
Cause the million is being broken from
and if you think that it's trash, it's because you cannot follow it. That's why. Point blank.
enemies in the open approach, and I'm never joking. The remedy being spoken, I'm hoping that you're soaking it up. I'm in the motion, I'm doping, I'm never choking. My devotion to floating like a notion, the Holy Ghost, and I'm scoping the evil poking, provoking the wicked notion of croaking. I'm really floating and quoting that I'm closing it up. Talking behind my back, end up with 9s that see me and say, kinda whack, you could not find a knock, hit you with a rhyme attack, really and spray. I'ma beat you cause I'm greedy and slay. If you creepy and cray, I'ma eat you like PB&J, kiwi and grapes. I'ma demolish them when the TB and play. Pray. I started recording in my number 3 Jordans, dungaree sporting. The tongue of me is gonna be scorching. The punishing hunter eat like a hungry orphan. T9NE for elephants in the room without a closet for skeletons.
See, right here, that's where he teams up with him. Like, all right, I'm following you on your journey, and now I got your back. I'm big broing you. I'm gonna make sure that you make it out of here all right.
Talking behind my back, end up with 9s that see me and say, kinda whack, you could not find a knock, hit you with a rhyme attack, really and spray. I'ma beat you cause I'm greedy and slay. If you creepy and cray, I'ma eat you like PB&J, kiwi and grapes. I'ma demolish them when the TB and play. Pray. I started recording in my number 3 Jordans, dungaree sporting. The tongue of me is gonna be scorching. The punishing hunter eat like a hungry orphan. T9NE for elephants in the room without a closet for skeletons. Quit embellishing. A demon from hell is yelling when down in your element.
Look what I done. Ay, helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. No, I do whatever I must. Kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one hand I trust. Yeah, kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one hand I trust. Look what I done. Helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. I'll do whatever I must.
And NF says it best on Green Lights. Who you know making clean records, but they nasty. Exactly. That's exactly why I love this. Like, it sounds dark. It sounds like super emotional and gritty and grimy, something you don't want to let your kids listen to. And then you realize what he's talking about. Helping them people I love. My life is not what it was. I do whatever I must. But because this is my lifestyle and because I'm taking this route in my life and I'm trying to escape these demons and this devil and I'm trying to get to a holy place where I can be at peace and serenity, because of that, I can only count on one hand who I trust. This is a fire song, bro.
Kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one hand I trust. Kinda one hand I trust.
I can always relate to him so much, man. He's one of the most relatable rappers on earth to me. Got so many cadences, no way to pick one which bag my hand is in. Where's that other part at that I wanted to go over?
Comes down to it, you can bet. I shoot direct, diffuse the threat, and then wonder why the music has a huge effect. Could it be because I've been the go-to when it comes to depth?
Right here. If it comes down to it, you can bet I shoot direct, diffuse the threat, and they wonder why the music has a huge effect. Could it be because I'm the go-to when it comes to depth? When it comes to something spiritual, when it comes to something that pulls on your heartstrings and your emotions and makes your soul bleed, I'm the one they come to. Because I'm the one that they be calling when the people get fed
Cause
up.
I'm the one that they be calling when the people get fed up. I want the music with the visuals. I got them in debt for any part.
And want the music with the visuals. Remember what I was telling y'all about the beat and his producer and how they make motion picture sounding music? That's it. That's what he's saying. And they want the music with the visuals. I got a vendetta for any part of me that want to make it harder to get. Come on, bro.
You don't want to make it hard to get set up, but take away the happiness. It can be kind of pathetic. But when I look at everything, it's trying to give me a headache. You got to be honest, it's really been the cause of it. Get it?
And he's also saying right here, like, you know, for any part of me that want to make it hard to get set up and take away the happiness, it can be kind of pathetic. What he's talking about right here is like, I sacrifice my happiness to make the music that you can relate to and that you can enjoy, that can pull you out of your dark places, even if that means I got to stay in mine. Even if I got to stay in my dark place, I'm making this music and I don't even care about getting better for me. I want you to get better. I want to help you get out of your rut. So I'll keep making this music that you can relate to and give you a sense of hope, even if I have to stay in this darkness and sacrifice my happiness. And yeah, that's kind of pathetic. But when I look at everything that's trying to give me a headache, I got to be honest, I've really been the cause of it. See, man, people just don't know how to decipher lyricism like that. But at the end of the day, what he's saying, what the message behind this is like, I want to escape. I want to escape the devil. I want to get to a better place in my life. But what does that even look like? What does that look like to y'all? You know, I want to be in a better place. But if I can't escape this darkness, I can never get to the better place. But if I do escape this darkness and I get to a better place, y'all lose the common thread of relatability. And what do I have then? I don't even have a career anymore. Do the people still support me? Now, after this, he comes out with the album Hope, and he learned that a lot of people are rooting for him to get into a better place. Like, it's cool. You gave us all this that we can still relate to. Now we want to find some relatability with the new you that's a father and a husband. And I'm excited to see whatever NF has coming next. I hope he drops another mixtape soon before he drops another album, because his mixtape Clouds is one of the best. That might be my favorite thing in his whole discography. It's so hard.
Can be kind of pathetic, but when I look at everything, it's trying to give me a headache. You gotta be honest, I've really been the cause of it. Get it? Cause I can see a side of me you never see. You can tell when I'm at the breaking point. I finally had to sit with the devil. I went into hell and I asked him what the problem is yelling. He tried to get me to live with him, even call me a sinner and told me everything about me doesn't feel like a winner. So I continue when he's telling me I might as well give up. I took a moment, thought about it, feeling caught in the middle, but got offended when he told me I would live in the canon when I could never leave it. Even if I made it to heaven, he found a way to give me back and send a demon to get me. I'm like, whoa, hold up, I don't think so. Skin and bones, me, my ego. How's he look? He don't eat much, let him starve. I don't feed him, I just beat him. I just leave him in his room, in a fetal. Let him cry, let him yell, let him scream. I don't need him.
It's not in the womb, though. He says, I just leave him in his room in a fetal. Let him cry, let him yell, let him scream. I don't need him. But I just wanted to go back and highlight that, because after you hear the conclusion of the song, it makes more sense when you go back to the origin of it. He's telling a story, and a lot of people don't realize that the story is deeper than just some fast rapping showing off my syllable lyricism. And to this day, my favorite thing about NF is the common thread of relatability. Like, I can always relate to him and wherever he's at, because I've been through the depths of hell. But he's also, the reason I love Hope and the Hope album so much is because that's more relatable to me as a father and a husband, in the place where I am in life, where I'm trying to grow in my relationship with Jesus, and I'm trying to grow in my positivity and trying to be helpful to people in the world. But at the same time, I'm looking through a different lens now. I'm looking through that Christian lens, and I'm trying to help other people get better without sacrificing myself going back into that rut. Because we all do that. Like, whenever we start trying to help each other out, we'll get right back into the rut and right back into the mud to try to help other people get out. But eventually you have to realize that I have to quit getting in the mud, you know? Otherwise, and that's unfortunate, but otherwise, it's like the saying goes, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. So I love this song. It has a lot of depth and a lot of meaning to me. This is one of my favorite NF songs. So I appreciate y'all watching this with me. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on the next one. All right, peace.